Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm back. Let's talk today about how I don't really understand how we think it's okay to shame customer in the specialty coffee industry. Okay, first, coffee. I'm gonna brew an Ethiopian coffee roasted in Switzerland. On the Orea, I use the whey filter, which is not properly set, but that's okay. I don't care. And just to quickly give you a bit of an update, I disappeared from social media because I went through some family events. I touched on it in my last video that I published right after New Year. Yeah, it was not fun. I lost my grandfather, who was like a father figure to me. So yeah, it took a few weeks before he was actually gone. We were not sure how long it would take. And then my grandmother was, she now lives in Tonon-les-Bains where I live. She used to live in the north of France. So yeah. Anyway, it was a bit of a, emotional time, and I took the time to withdraw, go through everything I had to go through, and come back refreshed. I am kind of refreshed. All right, so the specialty coffee culture, it seems, thinks it's okay to shame people online. And I'm like, well, why? I've noticed this with among professionals, but like naming people. Okay, great. You think it's okay to insult people online and try to turn your community against them. That's called bullying. So I don't really get it. Now, the other thing I've noticed is shaming customers who don't leave positive reviews online. In full disclosure, I was once one of these customers. I was also a professional at the time, specialty coffee professional, but yeah, I was also a customer paying and who gave a review, I guess, but in my own story, and got completely attacked and insulted for this, which, it's in the past. It was quite brutal, but I just saw recently that a coffee shop shared a screenshot of a negative review left on their Google page. And, they were making fun of it. And their whole community seems to be like, yay, let's make fun of these guys together. And it looked that the post they were sharing about that screenshot of this negative review, it looks like it was very popular, lots of likes, lots of engagement. And so I'm thinking, yeah, sure, I get it. It's easy to fall into that, how would you say that? Behavior that despises, that it's all about despising customers because you get engagement from your community and you get approval from your community. But is this really what we want to be approved for? Is it really what we want to federate people around? The fact that we show disrespect toward our customers and the fact that we despise them? I think sometimes we forget how intimate the relationship with customers are in the hospitality business. Customers come to hospitality places to eat, to ingest food or drinks, right? So that is very intimate. They are trusting the professionals to deliver food and drinks that they're going to be able to ingest, not to die from it, not to get sick from it, and to at least enjoy it, And so when a customer comes to a place and is disappointed, well, first of all, it's okay. It's okay to have a customer that is disappointed. Second, the customer is allowed to be disappointed and express their opinion. And sure, sometimes they do it in a harsh way. I'm not saying everyone's perfect. I'm not saying the customer is king or queen. What I mean is that customers are trusting us and they're giving us money for, and I say us because I still consider myself as a specialty coffee professional, although I don't work in hospitality and I haven't worked in hospitality for about almost 5 years now. But yeah, when they come to a hospitality place, they trust the professional and they give them money. So aren't they allowed to not be happy with what they're being served? Aren't they allowed to express it? Like saying that they disliked something in a place, saying that they don't agree with a choice made by the owners of the place, like regarding the laptops, for example. You're not allowed to have laptops in some coffee shops. Well, some customers don't like that. Aren't they allowed to disagree with that and to not like that? Aren't they allowed to express it without our egos being so hurt that we think it's right to expose them and make fun of them and despise them and federate our community against them. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like seeing that specialty coffee community that I somehow still consider myself being a part of, or you know, my professional career is rooted in the specialty coffee community. I'm like, I don't want us to be known for exposing with strong disrespect and despise. Is that a word? I guess so. Customers who express their discontent. Yeah. I remember when I was attacked and insulted. It was not it was brutal, but what hurt was not only the fact that I was being insulted and attacked by one person. It was the fact that there were so many people from the community who rallied behind that behavior. And I was like, wait, what? We think, like, the community thinks it's okay to behave in that way. You can agree and disagree with whatever I was saying or whatever a customer is saying, but does that make it okay to be insulting and disrespectful and aggressive in return? Like, is that what we stand for? Anyway, yeah. So maybe that's a strong topic for me to come back with, but that's a post I just saw this morning, and I was like, what? We're still doing that in 2026? We haven't learned anything about bullying and trolls and stuff like this. And look, I get that there's a trend on social media about exposing people who leave insulting, aggressive comments, which for me here is more about accountability than anything else. But what I see in specialty coffee is not about accountability. It's about not being able to take criticizing negative comments and letting our ego lash out. Although I must say, what I saw this morning was not the very brutal type, but still, exposing someone is brutal and it's aggressive. All right, that's it for me today. I'm gonna go and drink my coffee. It's the first time I've been brewing an Aurea in a long time. I hope you have been well. I hope that the year has started well for you. I have decided that the year 2026 is starting for me right now in March. And I'm pretty sure it's gonna be amazing. All right, talk to you soon. Bye-bye.